Hey guys, I thought I would do a vlog today because I'm with my daughter and we're down in Richmond, Virginia for the day. We have an appointment we have to be at around 1, which is kind of sucky because it's the middle of the day and it makes it a little bit harder to do touristy stuff. So I was trying to schedule a few things that we can do kind of quickly before and after. So we are at a place right now called Hollywood Cemetery, which is a pretty famous historical cemetery. There's 2 US presidents buried here. So yeah, I thought I would take you guys along with us. I'm doing the driving tour right now, but we might get out of the car if I find a good spot to park it and walk around a little bit. But after our appointment, I think we're gonna go over to the Edgar Allan Poe Museum because it's really small and it doesn't take a lot of time. Okay, so we definitely found something cool. This huge rock pyramid, I guess you would call it, is a memorial to Confederate women. What does this say? The legislature of Virginia of 1914 has, at the solicitation of Ladies Hollywood Memorial Association and United Daughters of Confederacy of Virginia, placed in perpetual care this section where lie buried 18,000 Confederate soldiers. Oh, is this a grave then? I guess this is a pretty big grave. I don't know a whole lot about it, but yeah, my daughter has the urge to climb this. Okay, so I just pulled over, got out of my car to figure out what this little dog statue is here for. It's marked on the map as visitor's favorite, but it doesn't really say why.
It looks like
what
it's
is
got
this?
like writing, but it's old and faded.
Oh, yeah. This is a place where people put like stones and stuff, but I don't know why.
Toys and trinkets in there.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's filled with like little toys. But what does it mean? What is this? I need to do like research on this.
There in Morris, so that must be engineered out.
All right, driving through, and I just had to stop because look at this. It's like these little gated mini cemeteries. It's so, what's the word I'm looking for? Not cute, but I just love this. It's just aesthetically pleasing. Am I weird? Is this weird?
That one's got a broken gate.
Aww, someone should fix their gate. Look at these wrought iron fences with like the scrolls.
Ooh.
Like, oh, it's just so pretty.
Let's see.
Like, check this out. They're so ornate. Okay, I had to stop the car and get out for this one also because this might be the prettiest grave I've seen here. It says Pax up on the cross, but the name Atkinson is the name. It's the Atkinson family buried here, but that is just so pretty. And then the angel is holding this plaque that says, "We have loved them during life. Let us not abandon they until we have," oh, I gotta get closer, "until we have conducted them by our prayers into the house of the Lord." That is just so pretty.
Look at the robe on the angel.
I know. Yeah, she's like different colors, like it worn away. It's just gorgeous. And then there's a mausoleum right behind it. I literally could hang out here all day.
Missing a hand.
Oh yeah, she's missing her hand. It's gone. That is just amazing. Stopped again. There's this really large mausoleum over here. Oh, Palmer Chapel, it says. Oh, it's so pretty.
Ooh.
So there's all these plaques on the walls. This light fixture up here. Stained glass windows opening up to these gates and the James River. Oh, this is gorgeous. And there's these railroad tracks down here, and Brooke just read a vampire story that's from this area in the car as we were driving around. We're near a railroad tunnel that collapsed. There were workers in it, and when it collapsed, someone apparently came running out of the tunnel with skin hanging off of them, and they were on fire.
Not on fire.
Oh, I thought you said they were on fire.
No,
oh,
you said that.
Oh, I said that.
Like sharp teeth.
Yeah, he had sharp teeth, and his skin was hanging off and all bloody and stuff. And there was a bunch of people standing around watching this, and apparently he ran into this cemetery and into a mausoleum or a crypt that has the name Poe on it. And so I'm assuming we're close to that crypt because there's the railroad tracks.
So pretty out here.
Yeah, this is gorgeous. This would be such a pretty place to have a picnic and bring a book and read, especially a ghost story. Oh, Jane Eyre. Reading Jane Eyre in a cemetery would be great. That would be fun. So did you say the cemetery is supposed to be haunted by the vampire guy?
Yeah. That's on the website that mentioned hauntings, it mentioned him.
Yeah, there's a bunch of haunting stories around the cemetery. It's supposed to be haunted, which makes it even cooler for me because you know I love my ghosts. Oh, and Brooke also found out about the iron statue of the dog. There's several different stories surrounding it. One of them is during wartime, somebody brought it here and left it in the cemetery because even though at that time they really needed the metal or the iron, you weren't allowed to melt down things that were in cemeteries. It was sacred. And another story is that, well, there is a little girl, I think she's 2. Ooh, I'm gonna get in the car. 3. She's buried there, and the little girl's family brought the dog to watch over her. There's another story that it was a little girl who really liked the dog and she used to pet it, and the family friend brought it here for her. But Brooke also said that there's stories of the dog growling at people who get too close to her grave, and all the little trinkets and stuff, those are toys that people bring for the little girl. And the first thing I showed you guys, the big stone pyramid, that's said to be haunted too, right?
Yeah, yeah. You hear like moaning at dusk and dawn, and like there's a cold wind that'll blow up from the back.
How cool does that sound? So I was telling Brooke as we were driving around that I want to be cremated, but if I were to be buried, I think this would be a really cool place to be buried because I have the feeling it's like Night at the Museum, and at night all of the
Dead people,
the ghosts come out of the grave and they party it up and hang out because it's just so beautiful here, and there's all kinds of people here. So yeah, I would like to be buried here. Okay, we went on the hunt for the vampire mausoleum, the vampire crypt, and we found it. So this was already a crypt when the guy came running out of the railroad tunnel. And supposedly he ran into this building and it's haunted and people see him coming out. But yeah, this is supposed to be where a vampire lives. So cool, I can't even stand it. But yeah, very, very cool. A very fun way to end our trip to a cemetery. So walking back to our car, and I don't think you can see this in the video, but there's a big hill here, looks like that, and there's houses all along the top of this hill. So these people's backyard butts up against this cemetery. I'm like fangirling. Can you imagine how cool that neighborhood probably is on Halloween? I bet it is hopping. All right, we're gonna follow this road out and go to our appointment, and then I will check in later, hopefully from the Edgar Allan Poe Museum. We are finished at our appointment. We've got 2 hours left. We're gonna hit up the Poe Museum, which is a really awesome place to go if you're ever in the Richmond area. I really like it here. So I left a nice little shot. This is the garden So you go through the gift shop and you come out into this garden area, and they have 2 cats that live here at the museum, Pluto and Edgar. I don't know who's who, but the cats were here the last time we were here, and my daughter was very excited to see the cats again. And she asked me in the car on the way over if I thought the cats were still here. And I was like, oh yeah, they're here. I follow the museum on Twitter and they post pictures of the cats all the time. So yeah, if you're interested in that, they do have a Twitter page. Oh, they're so cute. Just hanging out in one of the museum's rooms. This one has stuff about the Raven. Look how little his chair is.
Kind of like a baby chair.
Yeah, it says Poe's chair, where he used to write.
He probably had some serious back issues.
So yeah, I showed a lot of this in the last vlog I made of this place, and I'll link it up in the info thing or down below so you can see the entire museum. But I definitely just want to show off some bits of it while we're here today. And yeah. Okay, we just came upstairs to this place. It's called the Library and the Reading Room. And I don't remember this reading room area being here the last time. It has bookshelves full of Poe books, so you could hang out up here and read. It's just really cool. Back to the cat. Oh, it really is sweet.
Yes, yes.
Right, kitty? Kitty kitties.
Aww.
Are you tired?
Sleepy baby.
It's pretty hot out today. So I think we're just gonna hang out here a little while with the cats and then head home. It's about an hour and a half drive to get back home. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I hope you all enjoyed this kind of vlog. I find this stuff fascinating, so maybe you do too. Let me know in the comments down below if you're a fan of cemeteries or Edgar Allan Poe. And I will see y'all later. Bye.